You have to remember in December, even though you're really motivated, that you're 4 to 5 months away from any real racing. It's okay to not feel super strong right now. I had to check myself this week. I had to check EJ this week. I should have checked myself again today.
What's up guys, welcome back to EJ's Training Camp and welcome back to another video. Happy Sunday. Well, it probably won't be Sunday when you're all watching this, but it's Sunday for me. So we got a fun one on tap for you guys. So yesterday we did the Sugarland race pace group ride. If you haven't watched that video, well, check it out after you watch this video. Super fun race pace ride. But today what we were doing is we were going on, put together a nice little group for like a 4 to 5 hour base session today. And then also during that ride, which is gonna be an epic ride, we're gonna go up to the geysers, do this big climb, bringing you guys along for all of that. Gonna be a fun vlog. But also during that ride, our coach, Tyler Williams, if you don't know, and if you're new here, being coached by the one and only Tyler Williams. This guy got second at professional nationals here in the United States. The beast, won the Joe Martin stage race. The guy, wicked strong, knows his stuff. But today he's going to be answering some questions to give you guys some tips to help better your training. I'm late as always, so time to get everything ready, get ready to go. Let's do it. Welcome back to another vlog. Also, my family and I play Wordle every morning, so I don't know if you guys ever done the Wordle, but it's kind of fun, little family fun. It's something that I do usually before I go ride, kind of wake my brain up in the morning. But Alyssa got it in 3 today, so I gotta beat her because we're competitive like that. But I cannot figure out what this dang word is. Okay, so we are headed out to go do Geysers Climb. I'll put the route on the screen right here. We're going from north to south, which I've never done before. Usually go the other way, so it'll be interesting. We're meeting up with Levi Lempheimer. Gonna have a good group, but like I said, taking a chill up the climb. Super sick crew, super sick route. And a beautiful day. A little bit chilly, but we'll take it. About to start to climb. It's gonna be sick. I think it's rolling for a while and then just pitches at the end. I've never gone from this side. It's gonna be a fun time with Levi and Tyler pacing us up. You feeling good, teammate Jordan?
Ooh, good to be back. Good to be back.
We settled in now, Tyler and Levi. A couple of the other guys just up the road, but Andrew and I were told to take it chill today, not 5 minutes of threshold. So, you know what? Just gonna relax, enjoy, keep it in the pants, have a fun climb.
And the original plan was to interview Tyler on this climb, but we will show later, him and Levi ended up kind of smashing up the climb. And like I said, Andrew and I here just had no chance. We were kind of like, okay, we were cracked from the day before at Sugarland. The plan was to do base work today. So we tried to keep up for a little bit, but it just wasn't going to happen. But you will get your Tyler interview a little bit later, and then we will show the footage of him and Levi smashing because it was honestly some crazy impressive numbers, and I think you guys will want to see it. It was kind of fun. But they waited for us at the top, and we all hit this sick downhill together. You're on board with Tyler right here. And this is something I truly appreciate about training with people like Tyler, Levi, Luke. They all do this where if they're going to have a little bit of a competition or climb or smash on the climb, and the goal of the day was not necessarily to smash, or even if the goal of the day is to smash and they drop you, they're totally fine with waiting at the top, hanging out. There's no real, ego attached to it. It's just kind of like, okay, we're going to smash against each other, have a nice competition, but then that doesn't diminish everyone else's ride experience. Like the way at the top, they'll chill, they'll hang out, they'll make sure you get a break, get your food in. It's a really, really cool dynamic, and honestly, like, it makes for really, really good training, because then you can smash and do your best to keep up, and then when you do get dropped, you know, like, you just don't feel completely demoralized, like, well, okay, that's it, like, I'm not going to see them again on the ride. They wait for you at the top, let you get your food in, replenish, let you get rest too, and then we just keep going on. And then we get to Chalk Hill, which is like 5 miles away from the house. And it's just this rolling hill for about, I think it's like 8 miles long. But I was pretty tired at this point already. Again, big workout yesterday. Another pretty big ride today. And Levi decided that he wanted to chop on this hill, keep the pace up, and smash. And I didn't eat, and I was out of water. This was starting to be a disaster, and I was bonking quick. But I think everyone else was a little bit in the box too, so I didn't feel too alone. But it got really quiet during this chop right here, during this pace line, because I think everyone was like, oh man, I'm just ready to be done at this point. You can see me pull through right here, and I'm just kind of like battling squares a little bit, not really saying anything, elbows flared out, looking pretty tired. But man, it was a good way to end the session. And then before we knew it, we were at a coffee shop, and man, I was ready for some food. So we ended up chopping instead. So we haven't had the Tyler interview yet, but ride's pretty much over. We're at a coffee shop, so now you get your wise words from Tyler, training tips. But yeah, it was a super fun chop, just smashing, dude. Such a good time, man. My legs are pretty fried, I can't lie. Hey.
What's up?
Welcome back to another interview with the one and only Coach Tyler.
One and only.
The question that we have today, 3 training tips, you could give or take 3, that you either made a mistake doing or something that you want to pass along that you've learned in your journey along the way.
I've been preaching to all of my clients and myself, because I do the same thing still, but first thing is you have to remember in December, even though you're really motivated to get fit again and you don't feel maybe as good as you would in the summer, that you're 4 to 5 months away from any real racing. Like anything that you probably really care about. So it's okay to not feel super strong right now. Like I had to check myself this week. I had to check EJ this week. I had to check a couple of other clients this week. I should have checked myself again today.
Roll the clip.
Okay, like I promised, here's this climb up geysers. I'm not going to show the full thing because it's a little bit long, but you get the idea of the power that Tyler and Levi were doing, battling up this. It makes me feel a little bit better why it was so dang hard, and I just got spit out immediately. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way this is zone 2 or base like we said we were going to do. But they had a little bit of a back and forth up the climb, a little bit of a battle, which is honestly kind of fun to watch back on the GoPro now, but I'm glad I wasn't up there absolutely suffering trying to hang on. I mean, all of us eventually just slotted off. Myself, Grant, Jordan, and Andrew all just kind of were like, eh. I mean, huge props to Grant and Jordan. They stayed with for most of this, but by the top, it was just Levi and Tyler battling it out. And the high numbers that you see here is pretty much what they sustained. It's like an 11-minute climb. This was Tyler's second ever best time at 10:57, battling against Levi up this. I mean, it was a full send, and again, super fun to see. But like Tyler will explain more in these winter training tips that he has for you guys. By the way, these training tips definitely turned more into winter training tips, which I think is perfect because that's the time of year that we're in. But enough of this climb and enough of this suffering. Let's get back to Tyler and I drinking coffee.
Yeah, it's just like, it's all good to have fun though, obviously. Within reason. It's all within reason in my opinion. Is it like the perfect scientific way to do it? Maybe not, but like I'm not giving anyone really any sustained high intensity stuff, because generally you're going to get it on doing some dumb stuff like I did today, or the Sugarland ride from yesterday. So you're kind of getting that stimulation, and just like the rest of the time, like just let the process happen. Other tips: moderation with your eating. Again, it's the same thing where like you might want to like be panicking right now to like get to race weight, but like you want to be at race weight in April, not in right now. So like I feel like it's easier to slowly just start getting more dialed with it over time. And I think, at least in my own personal experience, like the quicker, the faster I get on the bike and the more fit I get, the easier it is to clean up the rest of your diet and everything else at the same time. So it all kind of goes together.
Is there anything specific you do with diet, or you just kind of like, do you have any stuff that you limit yourself, like no desserts at a certain point? Or
I know my weaknesses, so I know the stuff that I'll like binge eat a little bit. Again, a lot of stuff like comes easier as the season goes. So like when I'm in like late spring and summer and it's like really on, it's not even hard for me to do really anymore, but cut out like just eating chips, or the bowl of cereal at 8 o'clock at night before bed will not happen, or ice cream or stuff like that. And like going out with like teammates, or you know, like, or my family wants to go get ice cream, like I'll still go, but it's just like the doing it because, just because, like then I'll not do it.
last tip for us, what do you got?
Dress warm in the winter. You'll just see it in general, like it's like 35 degrees when we're riding and you don't have leg warmers on, like that's just, it's just not good for your body.
Ripper of a day.
Yeah.
We're just gonna enjoy our coffee, and then yeah.
And after that, we all just kind of noodled home, which was super nice. Again, such a fun day to get out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want more videos like this. Super happy to always pick Tyler's brain, and he's really happy to share any knowledge that he has or do you guys want to learn or hear about. So thank you so much, guys. Be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. Trying to get to 10K by February. It really go a long way. And with that, guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.